It's Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. The book Fire and Fury, a salacious expose of the Trump White House, was released last week. And then this week, the sequel wrote itself. During an Oval Office meeting, Trump attacked protections for immigrants from African countries, which he called S-holes. That's what NBC asked us to say, by the way, S-hole, even though the president can say shithole. Oops. At this point, I feel bad at this point for parents with young children. Every word you tell your kid not to say, they can be like, but the president gets to say it. The most insane thing is that Trump said all of this racist stuff right before Martin Luther King Day, which is like pounding a case of beer on your way to rehab. Now I'm just worried about what he's going to say the day before Passover. Trump also said that instead we should take more immigrants from countries like Norway. And Norwegians were like, America? We're not going to that Shatterhoven.
Can I be honest? When someone asked me, did you hear what Donald Trump called Haiti in Africa? I was like, oh boy, did it start with an N? But then I heard what he said, and I was like, that's it? I've said that about countries for not having a CVS. Here's the thing. My job is to make jokes about the news, but Trump saying something racist isn't exactly news anymore. It'd be news if Trump said, you know what we need more in this country? Haitians. And by the way, he's not the only one here that thinks like that. I've lived in this country my entire life, and I've been asked to go back to Africa several times, and it's never been because they thought I'd enjoy it there. But Donald, you do realize how rich these places are in resources, right? I mean, they're in bad shape because they've been robbed and exploited for centuries by Western powers. So the president of the United States calling Africa a shithole is like telling a kid you molested, boy, did you grow up to be weird.
It was reported that just before the election last year, President Trump's personal lawyer arranged a six-figure payment to cover up an alleged affair between Trump and porn star Stormy Daniels. So at least there's one storm Trump will pay for. Now, let me just say what a thrill it is to be alive in a time where porn star blackmails president is like the fourth biggest story of the week. At this rate, in a year from now, we're going to see the headline, Trump found with dead hooker, right next to the crossword puzzle.
At a cabinet meeting on Thursday, President Trump called for toughening the country's libel laws to make it easier for people to sue media outlets for making false claims. Let's take a listen.
You can't say things that are false, knowingly false, and be able to smile as money pours into your bank account.
And with a straight face. You know, his lack of self-awareness is almost adorable. And again, he's not totally wrong about this. He's just the worst possible person to point this out to us. He lies all the time. It's like listening to OJ complain about the loopholes in the justice system.
In a press conference, President Trump said it seems unlikely he would have to be interviewed by Robert Mueller as part of the Russia probe because, quote, they have no collusion. It's almost like I've heard him say that before.
There is no collusion. There's been no collusion.
No collusion.
No collusion.
There is no collusion.
There is absolutely no collusion.
He says no collusion the way a dumbass frat guy says no homo. Yeah, so I met up with this Russian guy the other night, no collusion. Also, just repeating a phrase over and over again doesn't make it true. For example, ever since Trump got elected, half the country has been repeating the phrase, this can't be happening. And yet, somehow it is.
In a new interview, President Trump said that his tweets antagonizing Kim Jong-un are part of his strategy, saying, you'll see that a lot with me, then all of a sudden somebody's my best friend. It's a strategy experts are calling early onset dementia.
Speaking of dementia, Trump underwent a physical exam on Friday, and his staff released a statement announcing that Trump is in, quote, excellent health. That's right, this guy, President Drumstick, is in excellent health. I think I want to see the full medical report because unless his chart says blood type thick, I'm skeptical.
After Oprah Winfrey's Golden Globe speech, many in the public are calling for a run at the presidency in 2020. can't we just have a regular one for a while? Just a regular, boring, old white dude president that smiles and shapeshifts into a lizard at night? I'm tired of all these fun ideas for president. I miss boring politics. I miss when people would ask me, hey, did you hear what the president said? And I'd be like, no.
After her acclaimed Golden Globe speech, Oprah Winfrey is considering running for president. Oprah's longtime partner, Stedman Graham, added to the rumors when he said that she would absolutely run. Here to explain are Oprah and Stedman.
Woo! Hello, America!
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What she said.
All right, let's just start with this. Oprah, are you running?
Colin, I've thought about it for a while,
Long time.
and I'd love to give you an answer,
Here it comes.
but I don't know.
Now, no answer today.
This is America. Running for political office is tough,
So we're not doing it,
but it would be worth it to serve my country.
which is why we gonna do it.
Now, Oprah, you're already very powerful.
You don't even know.
Why would you ever do this?
I'll tell you, Colin, I need to get white women back on track.
Get them back on track, white women.
Ever since I've been off the air, they've gotten out of control. They voted for Trump.
Why?
They voted for Roy Moore.
Ew.
They kept 12 different shows about flipping houses on air. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
Somebody needs to look these women in the eye and say, you deserve my 3 favorite things. Love, respect,
That's right.
and a new panini maker. You get a panini, you get a panini, you get a
At
panini.
least 3 of y'all get paninis.
Who else is gonna do that for them?
Nobody, that's who.
I'm the only woman in America who is on first name basis with Dr. Phil,
Doctor,
Dr. Oz,
another doctor.
and Dr. Dre.
That's the whole medical community.
Right, yes, I understand. I'm sure you would be great, but some people are saying that we don't need another celebrity president.
And I certainly understand that.
Yep, that's a good point.
But I disagree.
So you're wrong, Colin. Very mistaken.
Now, if Oprah was president, can I ask, what would your role be, Stedman?
Who, me? You got a question for me? No one's ever asked me a question before. Okay, well, my role will be simple. I'm going to be the first Stedman.
I'm sorry, and what does that mean?
TBD. We'll see what happens.
Great. Well, I think you'd both be great. Oprah, is there anyone out there who you think could beat you?
Yes, there's one thing in my life that's been able to beat me. Bread! All my life I've lost to bread. Please, don't make me run against bread. I hate bread!
Oprah and Stedman, everyone.
I'll let you know soon.